Ready. As Betty Davis once said, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ride.
What?
Ride.
Sorry. There's nothing basic about our next guest. And she's here to show us how to make a basic salad dressing, vinaigrette. Please welcome back to the show the foodie queen herself. You know her, you love her, Stephanie Hansen, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hello. Okay. The most sad aisle at the grocery store for me is usually the salad dressing aisle.
Well, can I just give you a compliment first?
You can.
Look at this spread. Leo, can we get a look at this? Now, some guests come in here and they just bring a Kleenex. You know what I mean? That's about it. You and Leslie Miller, you fill our ginormous trailer size demo table.
You have to make it look good.
It looks fantastic. Anyway, so why is the salad dressing aisle sad for you?
Because it's full of calories and usually very little taste. And it's like, if I'm gonna have calories, I'm gonna eat cake, pie, or ice cream, right? I don't want to be eating that in my salad dressing.
Shrimp. Say fried shrimp too.
Fried shrimp.
Yeah.
I just ate fried shrimp the other day and I thought of you. Okay, so we are gonna make just a basic vinaigrette, and then I'm gonna show you how you can make it into other things, okay?
Okay. So it's basically we're making a base that can be contorted and changed into many things.
100%.
Okay.
So the French kind of are a little frou-frou, and they do 3 parts of oil to 1 part of acid, and the acid can be lemon juice.
Okay.
The acid can be vinegar. I personally think you need a little bit more acid than that, so I do 3 to 2. So I just had a 1/4 cup of, or excuse me, 4 to 2. 1/4 cup of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of acid, which I use lemon juice.
Okay.
You could use balsamic. You could use red wine vinegar. You could use salad vinegar. It's pretty easy. Then you just have a pinch of salt.
So you're deviating from the French.
A little pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, because vinaigrette's changed over time, and I think palates change over time too.
Yeah.
This is important. Microplane your little garlic shizzle.
Your garlic what?
Garlic shizzle.
And can you stop right here.
This is my favorite tool.
Thank you. Tell everyone. Stephanie talks about this thing so much.
I'm obsessed.
What's it called?
A microplane grater. And what it does.
Yeah, why do you love it so much?
Because you can grate like onion or garlic, and it makes it so that when you have like salad dressing, you don't have chunks. Like, I want the flavor in it, but I don't want big chunky chunks.
Can you hold it up so Director Leo can get a shot so people...
I literally use it for Parmesan cheese at the table when you're serving spaghetti. I use it for onion. I literally use that for everything. Okay,
it is handy. Okay.
So here's basic vinaigrette. Number 1, you could have this on a salad.
You're done already?
I'm done.
Girl, we have 3 more minutes to fill.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm just kidding. I know you know.
Okay, so this is our basic. Now we're gonna get a little fancy, and we're gonna go like, hey, I like mustard. So we're gonna add a 1/2 of a teaspoon of mustard.
Okay.
Again, we're just gonna shake her up in our handy dandy little mason jar here, and now you have a mustard vinaigrette. And you guys, you can use this on salad, but you can also use it on grain bowls. You can use it as a marinade, chicken. Yep.
You are right about, because remember when the fat-free craze in the 90s happened? That was one of the worst things that could happen to us. Because what they do is, and I know I'm not telling you anything you don't know, yeah, it's fat-free, but they pour in the sugar to bring the flavor up.
100%. You know why kids like Western dressing? And no offense, because who doesn't? But the number 1 ingredient, or number 2, is sugar. The 3rd is corn syrup.
Yeah, French dressing.
Yeah.
That's all Dar when I was growing up. That's when I moved here or in college. I didn't know there was another dressing. I only thought we had. I only thought
Western.
America was allowed to eat French dressing because that's all she ate at Mr. Steak.
Okay, that's funny.
Did you ever have? Do you have Mr. Steaks up here?
Yes, and they had a great salad bar.
They did have a good salad bar.
I miss a salad bar.
Me too.
Okay, so now we're gonna make, and this is gonna blow your mind, people. Caesar, easy shaken Caesar. So we just used the basic vinaigrette. We added a little bit of mustard. Oops. Careful, I don't want to get mayonnaise on you.
I don't want that noise ever again.
We're going to have a tablespoon of mayonnaise.
Those shrimp acting up on you, Steph?
Another tablespoon of lemon juice. I can't even look at you or I'm going to start laughing again. Okay, a little bit more garlic because it is a Caesar.
Okay.
And we want it to be real flavorful.
So this is still, just to read, this is the base that you made moments ago, but you're adding real mayo, and you got that machine again.
Yep.
Okay.
I added real mayo. I took the basic vinaigrette. Then I made a mustard vinaigrette. Now I'm making an easy shaken Caesar.
Okay.
So here's the masterful thing. You have your ground Parmesan.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
use real Parmesan. I don't ever buy the stuff in the can because it's gross. So you put your Parmesan in there. Now here's the trick.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some anchovy paste, and you're gonna use about a teaspoon. I'm just gonna eyeball it because I know.
Ew.
I know, people freak out.
That is
don't
absolutely
freak out.
hideous looking.
No, this is the #1 ingredient that chefs use that you don't even know that they're using it. And it's in all good Caesar dressings, yes sir. It's just umami, it's just flavor. So I'm gonna put an egg yolk in here. Now some people are gonna be like, oh my God, an egg yolk, is it not a pasteurized egg? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician. If you've got pasteurization issues, you deal with those. This is how they do it in France. So,
if you don't like it, write the French.
that's right. So we have our anchovy paste. We have our basic mustard vinaigrette.
Okay.
We have our mayonnaise in here. We have our egg. I'm just gonna shake it up and I'm gonna make you taste this.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
You looked at me real mean.
Well, no.
I don't want your nasty, non-pasteurized eggs. You French hater.
Oh my gosh, no, I know that okay, it's maybe gonna make you feel garlicky later.
Okay,
but-
I'm just talking to Kendall. She doesn't care.
Okay, it's a little thin for me, so I might add a little bit more mayonnaise.
What kind of Game of Thrones kind of measuring spoon is this?
Oh,
What
those
is
are the
this?
best, because they're super heavy duty. These are the
Did you get
flimsy
them from a
ones.
Viking?
Oh no, I have matching cups too.
Ooh.
It tastes like Caesar dressing, doesn't it?
Oh, it really does.
And it's not full of junk. It's gonna be delicious. A bonus.
That's
I know.
real tasty.
And I mean, it's better than like the Caesar dressings that you can usually buy. Some are okay, but read your labels. And if you're worried, just make it yourself. It takes 2 seconds.
We have more than 2 seconds of a commercial break, but we do have to take one. More with Hansen when we return. Back in a moment. Stephanie Hansen. That's real good. That's real good. Welcome back. More with Stephanie Hansen. Well, food trends come and go, but maybe some are ready to be put to bed permanently. It is time to play Into It or Over It. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to read a food trend, and we have to say if we're into it or if we're completely over it. And I still love the random pink square that's different. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
It's so obvious. I love it. Okay, number 1, into it or over it, charcuterie boards.
Oh, I didn't know these in advance. This is a toughie because I really respect the artistry that goes into a charcuterie board. But I'm over it.
Are you over it?
Yes. Like, I don't want to see head cheese on a board with a spoon. No, thank you.
Who the hell is serving head cheese?
Oh, you know, if you have a really good chef, they get like really elevated with it. And
No.
then you get the hunks of fat and the meats. And I'm just,
I don't want no head cheese.
I don't like moldy cheese either.
No.
So there's always at least 1 or 2 of those. So maybe it's personal preference, but over it.
I love them, but like you, I am over it. It's had its time, and we need to move on.
Yeah, I think so.
We will move on. Number 2, kombucha. Into it or over it? Now again, Stephanie didn't know these in advance.
No, and like health-wise, kombucha is fantastic. But yeah, no, I don't want to be drinking vinegar. If I want to drink vinegar for my gut, I'll take a tablespoon of apple cider and I'll go to bed. Like, I don't know. I do like some of them, but it's like they're proliferating the grocery store. There's like huge cases of them. That's too many.
No, I think it tastes like giraffe urine.
They're good in cocktails though sometimes.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I think
I am completely over it.
Did you ever like it?
Never.
Okay, would you take apple cider? It is good for your gut health.
Great.
You know I'm always good for the gut.
I know. That's what I like to say. A spoonful of Hansen, good for the gut.
Good for your gut.
That's my saying. Number 3. Ooh, our friend Jen is not going to like this one. Putting a fried egg on everything. Into it or over it?
I'm completely into it. However, I do not want to see your Instagram post where you like take your little fork and you break the yolk and it goes dribbling down and you're like, oh, it's so unctuous and delicious. I don't want to see that, but I do want that egg. I want it on salad. I want it on toast. I want it on hamburgers. I want it even on a chicken sandwich, like an egg on everything. But I think an egg is the world's most perfect food.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you. I should be over it, but I'm into it because I enjoy it. And I don't even like yolk. I hate yolk.
How do you hate yolk, but you like eggs?
I know. It's like how I can't eat a raw tomato, but I do like tomato sauce. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Also, a fun fact.
I don't like tomatoes. Like thinking of eating a raw tomato makes me want to vomit.
Oh, as the tomato lady, I find that highly offensive. It's like, what? I've just started my tomato seedlings for this year. I know who I'm not giving any to.
Tomato lady, over it or into it? No. Okay, last one. Tweezer food. Into it or over it? You know, when they fancy chefs put two little things on a dish and they in a spriggle of, and then they call it a meal.
My foodie self wants to respect the chef's work, and sometimes the most beautiful plates come and it is the most beautiful, complex, complete bite ever, and that's great. But tweezer just for the sake of tweezing?
Thank you, Steph.
Then probably not.
Thank you.
But sometimes a good tweezer food restaurant is like the best dining experience you'll ever have.
Sometimes.
I.e. Travail.
On behalf of myself, Stephanie, and the Mismatched Square, we're done. That's right. We'll be posting all of her salad dressing recipes on our Facebook page, Jason Show TV. You can also check out Stephanie's website, stephaniesdish.com. You can go to her website and figure out how you can play bingo with her tonight. That's right, for charity. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Back in a moment. Look at that square, Jeff.